Hi guys, today in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 4 easy, delicious crock pot recipes. I love the crock pot. It is so easy. You just throw everything in the morning, let it cook all day. By the time you get home from work or errands or activities, dinner is ready to go. And I love that crock pots make a big, huge batch, and so I can freeze some, prep some. We have meals, leftovers. I love it. So I'm gonna be sharing with you my 4 favorite crock pot recipes. All right, you guys, so for today's crock pot recipe, I'm gonna be making a chicken tortilla soup. I love soups in the crock pot. I love chicken also. It's so easy, it just shreds right up after cooking all day. So good. I'm gonna get this chicken tortilla soup all ready to go. It has chicken, and I'm gonna do a creamy chicken tortilla soup. So it has chicken, cream cheese, corn, black beans, fajita seasoning. So good, so easy. I just love just dumping everything in the crock pot and then having it ready to go later tonight. So I'll get this one all made up for you guys. I hope that you love it. So for this chicken tortilla soup, I have my 2 pieces of chicken. I have my black beans that I have drained and washed. I'm going to add in a can of corn. I'm going to drain the juice out of the can of corn. And then I'm going to add in a brick of cream cheese. So this is going to make this a super creamy and awesome chicken tortilla soup. I just love creamy soups. They're my favorite. It makes them so much more filling and more of like a comfort food. So I'm going to add in that cream cheese, and then I also have a can of diced tomatoes, and I usually like to get the ones with diced green chilies in them, or like a fire roasted diced tomato gives it awesome flavor. I have a fajita seasoning packet, which makes this soup so easy, and so I'm going to add that into the crock pot as well. And then I use for all of my chicken broth bases, I use Better Than Bouillon. This stuff is really awesome. You just mix it with water and it makes a really good chicken broth. So I'm going to pour that into my crock pot, and then everything's in there. I'm going to give it a stir and mix everything around, and then this will be ready to cook all day, and I will come back and shred the chicken once it's been cooking all day. And this soup is so good and nice and creamy and delicious. So I'm going to get my crock pot ready. I'm just going to put the lid on, and I'm going to set this one on low for 8 hours. I love this crock pot. It has tons of different settings, which is awesome. I'm going to whisk around the cream cheese. Sometimes can get a little just not quite so smooth, so I like to mix it, and then once I shred the chicken, it'll all mix really well together, and it just gives it so much flavor. So I just use my tongs and a fork, and I just pick up the pieces of chicken, and they just literally just fall apart. I love crock pot meals because it makes a huge serving, and you can have tons of this for leftovers, and you can have it all stored for the rest of the week. And you can also store this in the freezer really easily as well. So I like to add a little avocado, some shredded cheese, a few tortilla chips, and this is so good, you guys. You guys, I honestly can't even really call this one a recipe because I'm not really doing anything at all. I love this Carnitas. It's already seasoned shoulder center pork roast. So good. It is. I always get this seasoned one, so it is great for carnitas and super cheap. This whole thing was $6, so can't beat that. I'm gonna make some pulled pork sliders. I love using this for my mason jar salads also. You can do pulled pork tacos, anything. So I'm gonna put it in my crock pot. All I have to do is add a little bit of water, and so honestly this isn't even a recipe at all. So I'm gonna put this in the crock pot It'll cook all day and be so awesome. So I will get this one going. So I'm just gonna cut it out of the package, and like I said, this is so easy and really great for salads, sandwiches, tacos. I'm not gonna add anything in here because it's already seasoned, but if we do pulled pork, well, we'll do pulled pork sandwiches, and then I'll add some barbecue sauce on those sandwiches. But I like to keep it a little plain when I cook it in the crock pot so that I can use it for all kinds of different things, for my salads, tacos, and sandwiches. So all I do is pour some water in, and this is ready to go. So easy. I absolutely love having one of these cooking in the crock pot. So I hope that you guys enjoy this one. It is just so easy. It's not even funny. So it cooked all day, and I am just going to shred it in all of the juices, and it is so juicy and flavorful and really easy. And so I'm just going to let it sit in the juices for a little bit so that make sure it stays nice and moist. And then this is ready to go for pulled pork sandwiches. And then tomorrow I'm going to make a batch of my mason jar salads with the leftover pulled pork. So my next recipe is Hawaiian meatballs. These are really yummy, so easy like all my recipes, but I have frozen meatballs, and I'm going to add in, I'm going to do half of a red bell pepper. So I'm going to dice that up, and then I'm going to add in half of a green bell pepper, and I'm going to add in 1 can of diced pineapple. And I'm gonna take the juice out of the pineapple first before I pour it in. And then this is a keto recipe like most of my recipes. And so I'm going to be using a Swerve monk fruit sweetener, and it's gonna be a golden, like a brown sugar. So you can use a regular brown sugar if you'd like, but I'm doing a keto friendly one this week. So I'm gonna use a monk fruit brown sugar, and then 1 cup of liquid aminos. And then this is so yummy. I serve it with a side of rice, and super simple to have this one cooking all day. The peppers are awesome, nice and soft by cooking all day. So this is really good, you guys. The pineapple with the meatballs is an awesome combination, especially with the monk fruit sweetener and the liquid aminos. Makes this really good. If you want to use soy sauce, you can, but I am keeping it keto friendly, so I'm using the liquid aminos. But either one would be just fine. So 1 cup of the liquid aminos. All right, a little steam came out. It's super hot, but these are so good, all done. They've been cooking all day, and they are gonna be delicious for dinner. This is one of my favorite and easiest dinner recipes. They're a big hit because they have the sweetness to them, so my family loves it. This is really awesome. Perfect with a side of rice, and you can use the sauce to kind of add it to the rice, and it has such a good flavor. So this dish is perfect for an easy weeknight dinner. And the last thing I'm gonna make, I can't really call this one a recipe either. I'm just making shredded chicken, and it's really simple, but I make tons of this shredded chicken. We use it for burrito bowls, I use it for my salads, all kinds of things, shredded tacos. So this is awesome having a big batch of this. It's so simple. I'm just adding in my chicken, and then I'm gonna add in a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. And then I'll add in a cup of chicken broth, and this will be set, ready to go. So easy, and then the chicken will just shred. It'll just fall apart, and I love having a bunch of this. You can store it in the freezer as well. So it's awesome. I love it in, like I said, burrito bowls, salads, and all kinds of stuff. So this will be ready to go at the end of the day, and I'll shred it up, and it'll be just great. Hope that you enjoyed these 4 crock pot recipes that I have for you guys this week. Thanks so much for being here and checking them out. I'm gonna add a playlist to the end of this video of all of my lunch meal prep ideas, because they can double up as dinner ideas as well. So I hope that you check those out. I'll be putting the playlist up in just a second right on the side. You can just click on that and it'll take you to all of my lunch meal prep videos. I hope that you guys have a great day. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe and click the bell button next to subscribe so that you get a notification each time I post a new video. Thanks so much for being here. I hope that you have a really great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.